First men's playoff, Lancaster versus Manchester. Manchester scored twice to get the advantage. And soon went 3-1 up with some great counter-attacking and some cheeky lobs. The game remained in Manchester's favour, with Lancaster never quite managing to peg them back. Tenth goal sealed third place for Manchester. Despite a late 2-goal rally from Lancaster, Manchester got bronze.
It's always a tough battle against Lancaster, but I think third, fourth quarter our fitness showed, and I think we were 5 goals up at one point. It's sort of game over going into the last 4 minutes. So yeah, good result. They got some strong players, great left-hander. Tom Kerwin's awesome, good goalie. So yeah, good win for us. Well, I think every year the pressures, we put enough pressure on ourselves. So our aims every year is come first. So it'll be the same as every year. We'll come back stronger and aim to win it.
A closely fought match saw Liverpool take a commanding 3-1 lead. Before Coventry turned the game on its head to go in 4-3 at half-time. Coventry added a penalty to look good at 6-4. Before Liverpool scored 2 late goals of their own to take the game to penalties. At 4-4, Nicole Thompson missed for Coventry. And Alice Breyer converted the last Liverpool penalty to win third place.
I think it was quite a challenging game actually. In the past, whenever we play Coventry, I think we've had a higher score than that one, but they came out really, really hard, had a really nice press the whole time, and I think it was difficult for us to go on those counters that we normally do. They attacked very well, but luckily our goalkeeper Hayley has come up this season, so she's doing really well. Outside is great because you never really play in an outside pool in England because it's never nice weather. I play quite a lot outside, in other countries, but not so much in England. So to have this atmosphere and to have all the people around watching, even people who are just swimming in the public will come by, stop, see what's going on, and I think it's more promotion for the sport as a whole as well.
A tight first half saw Manchester take the lead. Following a couple of penalties, Otto took a slim 3-2 lead into half-time. Otto came out fighting in the second half and took a 3-goal lead to go 6-3 ahead. When a 7th was added, it looked like the Londoners were destined for the championship. Manchester showed amazing resolve to edge back to parity. And took the British Championship with 2 more to win by 9-7.
Well, it's hard to put into words for us to really go from what we thought was going to be a big loss for us, because Otter's our biggest team that we can play, and for us to go from a 2-down loss to a win, to a 2-1 win, is absolutely incredible. And I don't think we could have done that without all the hours we put in training, all the hours we dedicated to making sure we knew what we were doing. And I think it shows how we can pull together as a team, especially in that last quarter when we scored 6 goals and really pulled it together. I think that's what won it for us. Yeah, well, it was at half time when we told ourselves we're not playing as well as we could. Yesterday we had an amazing game against Coventry where we beat them, I think 13-3, and that's for us was a good game that set us off on the plate. So from then on, that's our turning point, I think. It was the equaliser where we thought, this is ours, we've got this now, and then they didn't score from then on. So it was an amazing feeling when we won, because not what I expected at all. Next season, well, it shows that we're capable. Last year we came third because we lost against Coventry in the semis. So it just goes to show that we can do it, and we keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully we can win again next year.
Hopes were high for host Cheltenham, but at the end of the first period, Solihull had a 3-0 lead. Patience was the key for Cheltenham as they scored their first. But by half-time, the lead remained at 3 goals. Solihull 5-2 ahead. The Midland team's lead steadily extended in the second half. With their 10th and 11th, Solihull sealed the game 11 goals to 5. Cheltenham scored a consolation, but it was Solihull who were the convincing champions.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Solihull 11.
It was an interesting game. Fortunately, we came out with a win. I suppose our defence just about held strong against Cheltenham's attack, which probably proved our bonus, and that's what caused us to win the game, really. Just our defence managed to hold out their strong attack, just nullifying it a little bit. Scoring a few more goals always helps. Yes, this increases pressure for next season. We've been kind of the underdogs coming up through the ranks. We've kind of proved ourselves this year, so next year we're going to be the team to beat, as it were. The pressure is going to be a lot more than it was this year. We're going to have to try and do the same thing we've done this year, but it's going to be hard. It is going to be hard. We're going to have to put a lot of work in. The competition's been great. Being out in the sun always helps, but the atmosphere that it creates is great. Getting new people that have never seen the sport involved, just coming down to watch because of a lovely day and they just want a day out, really. So the atmosphere and the competition's great. I mean, this venue is fantastic for this kind of sport, so all credit to Sanford Park Lido for helping out.